So until recently, in Facebook groups, you could use apps, and Facebook, the nice people, have kindly gone, no, 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 you're not allowed to use apps anymore. So guess what? I found a way around it. Yes, if you are using Zapier, Pabbly Connect, or any of those, you can throw them away pretty much, or you can send a webhook over to this product. Let me show you. This is Taskmagic. If you want to go and get it, you can go to dfymagicthemes.com/taskmagic. Links in the description as well. Be grateful if you bought it through me, because I get a little bit of commission, which helps me do these videos. So, this is the thing to do. The first thing to do is go to apps. We're going to click on apps. Let it load up. And this is where I've been playing around with apps. We're going to do a new workflow. Start from scratch. I'm just going to slide this out a little bit. And this is the first trigger inside of this workflow. So we're going to click in here. Search for YouTube. There it is. You can do any trigger you want that is available on the app side, or you can do a workflow visually using Taskmagic. But let's do it this way. So I'm going to look for a new channel video. So I'm just going to move this over for a moment because I want my YouTube channel. And what we want to grab is the username. By the way, you can grab anybody's username using this way of posting videos up if you want to do it this way. So I'm going to grab that information there, and I'm going to come into here, and I'm going to paste in the channel ID, and I'm going to click load data to check it's working. And it's got a whole load of results. And so we're now ready to move on with the next step. So the next step in here is to set up your trigger point. So we're going to put webhook, because I like them, and we're going to send it to Taskmagic, and the action is start automation. Now, at this point, I haven't got my automation URL yet from Taskmagic. So we're just going to save this at the moment, and we're going to come back to it in one moment. So I'm going to put this to one side. Reopen this up, and we're going to need to create a workflow that's going to post this over to Facebook groups. So what we want to be doing, we got a guided templates option or web. I like the web version, so I'm going to use that. And it's going to say we're going to need to handle logins with cookies. So yes, I'm in. So we use this Google Chrome extension called Edit My Cookie. You can find it inside of the Chrome store. And make sure you are logged in on the Facebook group you want to work with. The next thing is to click on the cookie, click on the arrow there, and it's copied the cookies to your clipboard. Now we can come back to Taskmagic, and we can paste it in here, tick this here. So now we've got the cookie inside of here, we can now start recording. Now it's opening up another window. I'm just going to show you this now. So we're now inside of the Facebook group that I want to use, and what I'm now going to do is grab the full Facebook URL and copy it. I'm going to come up here and hit the three dots, edit, and make sure I've got the correct URL in here at all times, and click save. So the first step will be, when it's triggered, it's going to go to this page here. Now the next thing we need it to do is to click on write something. So we're going to have a click step. And now I'm going to click in here and make sure I've highlighted it properly. And it says it's okay. Click confirm. So now it's going to click on it automatically when it runs. And we want to write something. So in this case now, I'm going to come down to here and put type. We're going to click in here, and I'm just going to go. So I just typed in here, hello, hope everyone's having a good day. And now I'm going to click confirm down here. And it's going to come back. Well, this would be a variable step. So if I say yes right now, it'll want to change it to it. So we can click on this and say yes. Here we go. So it says enter variable. So when we get to that point, we can enter in the variable steps. But next we want it to click a button. So now I'm going to click on post, and we get the right area. Click confirm. And now, if this has worked, it's going to post it. And now we're done. Now I need the variable. But I'm going to say not now, because the first thing we want to do is add the trigger. So I'm going to click in trigger. We're going to do a webhook. I'm going to copy the webhook, and if you remember, I had this other window open, ready to start the automation. But we need to enter in the webhook. Paste it in there. So I've added the webhook, and the next step now is to add the values. So we're going to put in here title, value, click into here, and so we want to now look for the title that is sending it over. So let's have a look through the list and see if we can find the title. There we are. So I've got the title in here. We're now going to add an item, and we want the description. So I found description, and now we're going to add an item, and we want URL. Click in here, and we just check the main URL to make sure I haven't missed anything, and URL link. And now we've got all the data in here, we can now do retest. Hit publish up there to leave that active. Check for new events. Come into option 1, and we've got the data here where we can save the trigger. So I've saved the trigger, but now we've got to move on to enabling this trigger. So where it comes down to entering the text, we're now going to hit this and hit edit. And we're going to clear out hope everyone's had a good day. Click the @ We're going to go title, description, URL. And they're all in there. Click save. So what's going to happen now is when I upload a video to YouTube, this is going to detect it. It's going to grab the data and send it to the webhook for Dfymagicthemes, and that data then is going to get transferred into here. And in turn, this is going to trigger this option here to send the data down through this system. So when this triggers, it's going to fire up the Facebook group. It's going to click on write something. It's then going to enter in the data from the YouTube video I set up, and then it's going to post it. So what can we do next? Well, we can turn the trigger on. And basically with this, you would turn it on from desktop or turn it on from the cloud. One or the other. If you have the cloud hours, which you can buy down here, lifetime cloud hours, it will run online without your computer. Now in this case, I'm going to turn it on the desktop. And I'm also going to come down to the settings of this automation and screen settings. And I'm just going to say always show browser when running. This is just for the first time, so I can see it running all the way through. Okay, so now let's test this out. So just a quick note, if for any reason this trigger doesn't run, change your handles in with the @1 to your ID instead, like I've done here on this channel. What I love about this is you can put almost any channel on here to run a workflow if you want to. So I've now got this all set up. I'm just going to come back. I'm going to switch to the runs option here, and I'm going to select all running so I can see if that's going to work or not. We're now going to come back over to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to upload a video, and then we're going to see if this runs within the next 5 minutes. So let's click on the plus, upload video, select files. I'll select a review video. This one's already up, but I'm just going to pop it up anyway. But this is a test. And we're just going to let it process so I can select one of these while we're waiting. We'll stick it in promotions. If you want to fill in more down here, you can. I'm just going to tick that in case they think it no AI to AI. I think everything's all good. So we're going to scroll back up. Wait for the thumbnail and then click next. There we go. It's loaded the thumbnail. Go next, next, next. Public, publish, and close. Now what we're going to do is open up Dfymagicthemes and also make sure I'm on my other channel as well. This is the channel. This is the last thing I went and popped up earlier on. So now we're going to switch to Dfymagicthemes. And I've been doing tests, so we got 3 of these in here. So in a moment or two, when it triggers in the next 5 minutes, this is going to run. We're going to see it run and finish, and then we go and check the channel out, Facebook channel out, and make sure this has worked.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So here we go. It's running now. It took about 10 minutes to start running. I did pause the video while I was waiting. It's now going to create the post. And there we go. Boom, away we go. Done. If we come back over to Facebook just now, it's posted the video up, it's put all the data in, and we are done. And you can do all sorts of workflows in it. You can either do visual stuff inside of Dfymagicthemes, or you can do the workflow like I did looking out for the YouTube video. So if you're after Dfymagicthemes, I'd appreciate you if you went through my link, which is dfymagicthemes.com/tm. It's in the description, and hopefully that's going to be a good way to post things into Facebook groups.